Hey guys, Mr. Barrett here. Before we get into our exercise challenge of the week, just want to give you a couple reminders. Before you do any physical activity, remember to warm up. So if you remember a few from class, this would be things like holding our arm across our chest, arm overhead. We can do some arm circles, things like that. Holding the back of our leg, working on our balance, as well as stretching out the front of our leg. That's our quadriceps. So doing both legs there. Legs wide apart, trying to reach back as far as we can. To the sides. And maybe just doing some jumping jacks. Remember to warm up before each time that you perform any physical activity. Just a reminder of how the format for these exercise challenges each week look. You'll perform the regular version on Monday, so that's the one I'll show you first. Each day, you'll add on the variation to that regular one so that by the end of the week, you're doing all 5. So the regular version of that exercise and then the 4 variations, all 5 in succession. It's just to do your best, challenge yourself, and I'll even give you a few things that can make it more difficult or maybe make it a little bit easier for you as well. But it's all based on your ability and what you want to get out of your exercise or your physical activity for that. So our exercise challenge today is going to revolve around the exercise, the squat. So I'll first show you the regular version. With a regular squat, we're going to have our feet about shoulder length apart. I'm going to drop down just like this, keeping my heels on the floor. So from the side, it'll look like this. Remember, you're trying to do anywhere from 20 to 30 repetitions, or you could go for times, maybe 20 or 30 seconds, that's up to you. But again, this looks like that. This is a regular squat from the side. So that's what you'll do on day 1. Our next variation that I add in is pretty similar actually. It's called a QB or a narrow squat. So we're actually just going to move our feet in, and our squat's going to look like this instead. So our feet, they're a little bit closer together. It'll look like that. That's the day 2, the next variation. Day 3, so our next variation of this squat will look like this. These are called jump squats. So we're going to hop down just like we do with our regular squat. We're going to land softly each time. That is a jump squat. Next variation, so this would be Thursday now. This one is actually called a walk squat or a duck walk. We've done these before too. So I'm actually going to get down low, squat low. I'm going to walk slowly and then take it back. Whew, my legs are already burning by this point. Our last variation, so on day Friday you'll add this one in. You'll have done them all the way through together. This one's called a pistol squat. You can use just a couch or maybe a short little coffee table to do this. Make sure it's okay with your parents. You're going to sit down, and we're actually using one leg. So I'm going to hold one leg out, and I'm just going to stand up using only that one leg. This is an assisted pistol squat is what this one's called. Make sure that you do both legs. Challenge yourself, set a goal. If these things aren't difficult enough for you, you can always go for longer or more repetitions. Or one thing I found while doing things at home, just simply putting some books in a backpack and putting that on while you're working out, that adds a lot to the workout. So that's going to make the workout even harder. Check in next week for your next challenge, and hope everybody's staying safe.